and I'm going to be doing a little driving. We have our second seater here for a reason, and I'm going to give the camera to her while we cruise around Newton a little bit. Maybe we'll go see if we can spy on the interstates a little bit. But I welcome here, and this is Ice Storm, December 14th, 2024. And with that, your hostess with the mostest, Virginia.
Thank you. So far, not too bad.
You know,
We
I'll flip the camera.
have some plows out and such, but so far here in Newton, from our house to the gas station, hasn't been bad. But these plows are out and about already, so that's a good sign. They've already put salt down.
They're scraping it up.
And they're scraping it up right now. Where are we going to head to first, Ben?
We're going to go check out Highway 14 area. Downtown. Then we'll curl around by the airport.
The sidewalks are still pretty slick, and it's even hard to get out of our house. There's ice right outside of our door. But remember, folks, salt helps melt ice.
And if you don't like salt, sand.
There you have it.
I like salt, it works better.
I've never known for it to be sand, so I've always used salt.
Sand's better on your concrete.
And every time there was, I always felt like the sower in the Bible throwing the ice out. I'm like, hey, I'm a farmer. I'm that farmer from that parable.
And we're going to apologize, folks. One, we don't have lapel mics on. We were getting gas, and I just said, hey, let's go live and show people what's going on. And two, we are not in the Storm Chasing truck. The Storm Chasing truck has issues. Major issues.
So we're borrowing a truck, so bear with us, please.
So no phone mounts, nothing. So your phone mount is going to be Jenny.
And I will try my best to keep the camera still and such. As you can see, the roads aren't too bad.
That looks like that's going to be a Family Dollar or something.
Get these off so they're not glaring.
No one needs to see my work stats.
No one can tell that's what it is.
Now they do.
As you can see, these roads are pretty much fine.
As long as you're smart.
Just don't drive fast, folks. Use common sense. You can see a little bit of the salt that has been laid down.
Side streets are a little rough.
And the plows are going to come by later and scrape this up.
We'll try finding a parking lot or something that hasn't been touched and go skating a little bit.
I did say it'd be fun to go skating.
Well, I mean with the truck.
Yeah, I want to go to an ice rink. He said no way.
So, hey, a special shout out to our friends over at Middle River Friends Church. They ain't doing much today. I really hope they're not. But we will be seeing them tomorrow morning.
At 9 o'clock for Sunday school and 10 o'clock for church service.
So,
We will be going live on YouTube and Facebook. If you'd like to join us. Okay, the church, if you want to get real technical.
Sounded like we're going to go live. I'm like, hell, I don't have a broadcast agreement with them. What?
I doubt they'd care.
I don't think care. But
I don't think Matt would care. He'd probably be thankful. If you would like to attend, we're just a little outside Carlisle, Iowa. And you will feel welcomed. We do treat everybody like friends at Middle River Friends. We live about 45 minutes.
Yeah, for 49 minutes or so.
from the church, and the pastor there thought maybe that's, you guys are too far to come. You should find another church. I said, ain't no way. This is the best church ever.
We are now entering the square on Newton, so downtown Newton. City plows, the state plows have been out for a while. Thank you to our road warriors for being out here for us and helping us. Yeah, I'm not even the spin on the square. Looks like we're gonna have some movies going on, so Capitol Theater, Newton, Iowa.
Ooh, there's some videos that I want to see, I think.
Where was the what was the free movie today? Was it Polar Express?
Yeah. That's not too bad of a movie. I'd like that.
And that'll be going up here in about 2 hours. So going around the courthouse in Newton. Said, I would still say if you don't need to travel, don't. But if you're traveling, use your head. This ice storm could have been a lot worse. I say we got probably about a 1/4 inch of ice at the house.
And as you can see, there's still some slush and a little bit of ice.
Well, and that's just because they're working on it.
Not much.
It's been the back tires if I try, but
the wonderful snow plows and ice trucks here in Newton have done an amazing job staying on top of it. So a big thank you to them.
Yeah, big thank you to our road warriors with the state, county, and city. Definitely appreciate them. This is the time of year where they lose a lot of time with their families, so
they're the heroes of this time of year.
Any winter event.
As you can see right here on my window, there's some ice, but I don't think we're going to throw any ice on our mirrors. Especially when you don't really need this one on my side.
I don't think anyone's touched DMAC.
And here's one of the DMAC campuses. There's one in Ankeny.
That's where the main one is.
And quite a few locations, to be honest.
And this is still
You can
solid.
see the ice. If you can't tell what the ice is for some people who don't know, it's where you see shiny parts of the road.
She's slick. Yeah.
They haven't done ice here, I don't believe.
No.
And they have, they've missed a couple of spots.
Like the entire parking lot. Just a few. Oh, I wonder if they're doing like a live nativity or something over here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know.
But I don't know if they're going to have it now.
I don't think they are, because that does not look like a nativity scene.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they got,
It looks like something for the community garden.
and it doesn't look like they finished. Well, there's a truck in front of us, and you can see how they're driving.
We'll run over by Thomas Jefferson quick.
Yeah, we're going to head to Thomas Jefferson Elementary, because next week I will be subbing there.
Yeah, road.
The road is pretty good.
Hats off to our road warriors.
We
City
can't
of
say that enough.
City of Newton, you did awesome. This is I wish they would do this good during a regular snow event. Yeah, they're starting the year off strong.
Hey, you always can improve. Maybe they got together and asked, how can we improve? And have had some time to think of it. But thankfully the storm was not as bad as people were expecting.
Actually, it was probably as bad as they were expecting.
Well, I think people were expecting a lot worse than this.
More down limbs, more power outages, but
We were expecting power outages and busted pipes, all that kind of stuff.
we have,
But no accidents. People are being smart and staying off the roads. We're not as smart. But hey, we're chasers.
We're chasers. I'm not driving crazy either. I'm intentionally trying to spin the tires on occasion. Well, there's John's house. Can't tell by that huge HF antenna he's got there. But sorry.
Now, when we went in the parking lot and stood around, that was on purpose.
Yeah.
And even then, he was being very cautious.
Well, even then, I didn't even get it to spin that bad. I didn't really try though either.
But we are very thankful people took this extremely serious.
Yeah, this town's dead right now compared to normal.
Because we'd rather people take it very, very serious.
Highway 14, I just overpowered that turn and we're just fine.
It'd be better for everybody to take even a severe thunderstorm very serious, as if it could produce a tornado.
Well, we don't have to worry about that for a few months, I hope.
Can you just stay quiet?
Well, you're talking about unseasonable weather.
I'm trying to talk here. If you can't tell, yeah, we're pretty darn close. Anyways, we'd rather people take thunderstorms serious, like a tornado will come out of it, or a winter storm, like you're going to be snowed in and road conditions are undrivable, than to just, it's another storm, whatever. And people end up in ditches and...
Well, I'm sure more than a few parts of the reservation.
And in hospitals by chance. So, very thankful people took this extremely serious.
Yeah, they did a good job.
So please, people, winter storms, thunderstorms, always take it as it could be very severe. Because you never know, it may end up being that way. So it's always good to be more cautious than not.
Don't be so cautious that you don't experience your life, though.
Yeah, just be cautious enough,
be aware. I think that's what she's trying to see. Be very aware, because anything can happen.
Be prepared, is what I'm saying. Because, like, people last night were going to the store to stock up on some stuff in case it was too bad to get out for a day or so.
IV was packed.
So, be prepared is what I mean. For either tornado season or winter storms like this.
But they weren't panicking. You know how I could tell?
Yeah, people were not panicking.
You know how you can tell, though?
Tell everybody.
There was still bread and there was still milk.
And no one was running through the aisles. Everybody was calm, knowing it's coming later tonight, but everybody was preparing.
That's how you gauge how bad people think it's going to be. If there's no bread and milk, crap's hitting the fan. I don't know if you guys had that over in Illinois, but that's how it is in Iowa.
Or wherever you're from.
I was speaking directly to you.
Me?
Yeah, I don't know how people act over there in Illinois, but in Iowa?
Well, in Illinois, I just stayed basically in my little town that's less than a mile. So
snowstorm in Iowa. If they think it's going to be bad, you can't find bread or milk anywhere.
I come from two tiny, tiny towns that are about a mile long each. We don't have grocery stores. If we want that, we have to go about a half-hour drive from either one of the two towns I lived in. But just use common sense. Be prepared. You know, have like some gallons of water saved up.
Which reminds me.
And have ways to heat it up if needed in case your water lines break or freeze, whatever the case is. And that wasn't too bad of a turn.
No, I tried spinning out and nothing. Good job, Newton. Really good job. Every time every chance I'm getting where it's safe to do so, I'm trying to whip the back end out. And I've got grip. It's good job, Newton.
Make sure you have non-perishable foods as well for either severe season.
Or an animal. I mean, that's going to be a nice food source in a pinch.
Benjamin.
Well, since you're rambling about preparedness, I'm just going to go through the obvious. Go ahead and open up the window and take a look on that power line. Let them see the power lines.
And it's still kind of freezing, raining. But if you can't see, I'll try to zoom in. There's icicles on these power lines, so I'm pretty surprised we still got power, to be honest.
Ooh, get that phone back in.
I'm trying to teach everybody to be prepared.
Sorry about that, folks. Had a little bit of a mishap.
Anyways, good job to all those who have stayed indoors and aren't being nuts like us and getting out.
Yeah, ain't too bad. So
Yeah, well, everybody was pretty cautious.
4th Street in Newton needs some work.
And if you can't see, on the power lines, there is ice, but no one can do anything about that.
We're going to go take a couple peeks at the interstate here.
You can see the sidewalks, they're still pretty icy. Can't tell right now if any ice has been laid down on it. But basically that's for the residents to do, I believe. The ones in front of your home.
Yep.
As not a town or city thing.
I am glad we don't have
Any what?
sidewalks.
No, but we do have a long driveway.
Yeah.
And a short little walk to the vehicle, but we also have a garage that's right next to our vehicle,
But
too.
I don't have any public sidewalks.
Our driveway might as well be.
Nope. That's private property.
I'm saying, in our case, smart butt.
They get hurt on that. That's on them. I don't have to take care of any public stuff.
Yes, he's being a brat, folks.
Being truthful.
And what if it was one of the boys, myself, or you?
That sucks. I've slid down that driveway. I have fell on my rear end at the top of it and slid all the way down. And I had to kind of slide my way over to the lawn to get back to the house because the driveway was that slick.
Well, then I can't wait for snow so I could go sledding.
We're going to go take a peek at the interstate here.
If there's a snow day, me and your boy could go woo right down the driveway.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Hey, you ain't gonna be home to say no.
Yeah, but I don't want any R trip because they whip around that turn.
If no one's around.
Trust me, there will be no one around, and they drive the way they drive through there. There will be someone around.
I'm just giving him crap, folks.
Need to get some stop sticks or something.
If it's too bad for people to be out driving and stuff and there's school canceling, I'm not going to let this kid go outside.
And I will say, everyone, if you think this is an act or she's dramatizing stuff up. This is how she really is.
I hide nothing.
Interstate.
Interstate has even been cleared.
This bridge kind of bites.
This bridge could use a little more work, but it's this road isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got this road.
County's been out here. Good job.
They've been on the interstate, so that's great.
State's been on the interstate. Hey, what's up, Roger? How's it going, buddy?
Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe today, Roger.
Roger's been a channel supporter for a while. If I remember right, he's up in Washington. He's one of my ham radio dudes, buddy.
Which, speaking of that, today I'll be working on radar and ham radio classes.
Yeah, we'll probably get you set up on ham study on the laptop.
So that I can get ready for any kind of thing here, you know.
You know what we forgot at home?
A handheld.
A handheld.
Hey, Roger, send me some of that coffee. It's never too early or too late for coffee.
Hey, speaking of coffee, if they have it over to buy me a coffee/jutting, guess what?
What?
They can buy us a coffee.
Oh ho ho!
Actually, I think I have it set up as burgers right now or pizza, but
Eh?
if you want to financially support the channel, you know, because vehicles break, why I'm in a different vehicle.
Hopefully not this one. We'll be in trouble.
Well, the window's already broken on it. But financial support can be done over at Buy Me a Coffee. We really appreciate it. And by the way, we're probably going to have to send the computer back to Zydex because it's not working, and that means videos aren't going to happen. We're going to have to do live streams.
So sorry if it kind of is boring or what have you.
Because, yeah.
But we can't edit. But we will take one more shot at it later. And then we're sending it. We said we're going to do one more trick. And if that don't work, we send it back.
We submitted a work order in for him, so I hope to hear from him next week.
The roads are looking pretty nice.
These are pretty choppy.
But there's quite a bit of... The turn lane could use some work. But where we're at right now doesn't seem too bad.
I think this is a 45-mile-per-hour zone. I'm doing 30. Not having any issues. Just drive with your head, not with your foot. You'll be fine.
I mean, you use your head, don't be daring. Be smart.
Drive with your head, not with your foot.
Don't think just because storm chasers do it that it's okay to do.
I would say I have years of experience that keep me safe, but I have years of stupidity, so I know how to drive.
Don't be like us or Reed Timmer or any of them.
I think Kopic's up doing the big snow event up in New York and stuff, or Michigan. I can't remember where he went. He's doing the lake effect. Iowa Speedway.
Yep, and it doesn't look too bad.
Home of B&B Corn 250.
So, folks, just because people on TV do it does not mean you can. They've had tons of experience.
Or
They're
just that crazy.
Professionals. And no offense to Reed Timmer, a little crazy.
I'm not talking about Reed, I'm talking about us.
Hey, we can be crazy, and so can he. He will admit it. But just because you see people on TV like Reed Timmer and many others, does not mean it's a safe thing to do.
Some of us are just that crazy. No,
That we have been told by many people, especially our families, grandmothers, mothers, etc.
They're gonna have a fit come chase season. I'm just gonna say it.
I told my grandmother back in La Harpe, Illinois, I know she'll never see this, but hi, Grandma June. I told her, you know what I'd like to do in spring, which is go outside and watch for the storms to come and everything. She's like, yeah, I went, I'll be chasing after, I'll be going after those. And she said, oh my gosh.
We're spinning, going up this hill. That's slick.
Shout out to my mother from Illinois. We are doing the best we can to be safe.
Yeah, this isn't bad. I've driven through much worse than this.
We promise that we do our best to stay safe.
That is slick. Spinning out right there.
And if Ben wasn't driving cautiously right now, we probably would be in a ditch.
Good
Or
possibility.
pretty close to.
That was probably the slickest spot we've run into.
That's what I'm talking about. If you hadn't been driving carefully and cautiously, we could have ended up on the side of the road.
Well, and I haven't even flipped on the four-wheel drive yet, so I'm on, and there's no weight in the back end. So this is the ideal conditions for a truck to spin out. It's not that bad.
I'm pretty surprised and very thankful for how they've worked on these roads probably all night, all morning.
Yeah, we just saw one of the state road warriors on the interstate going slow over the bridge, probably putting a good patch of ice melt down.
And then later, as it's all melted and crap, they'll come through with the snowplow and
Scrape it up.
I'd say it'd be safe to drive later tonight.
I'd say.
But again, use your head. If you don't have to, don't go, oh, I want to go see a movie. Or, oh, I want to go look at Chris's light. When that's possible, it could still be slick.
Just use your head. Don't go far.
Use caution when driving like we are right now.
We're close to home. I'm not going that far away.
And we're not going the speed limit. We're going at least 10 under.
Probably. I'm doing 30 right now.
And this is a time that it's okay to go below the speed limit.
I'm driving for the conditions. Conditions kind of stink.
You will not be pulled over by a cop, unlike on normal conditions.
I don't know. I've driven 20 on this road when it was fine. No one cared.
That's what I'm saying. A cop's not going to pull you over for being cautious on the roads like this. But if it was normal conditions and a regular day, yeah, you may get pulled over.
No, not for driving under.
I said on a normal day where it's like sunny and roads
Iowa
are fine.
cops don't care about that.
I'm talking any cops in general.
Iowa cops don't care about that.
AKA, think about what your area's cops think. Is basically what he's saying.
Everyone expects to have grandma driving down 10 mile an hour in a 55 just because grandma wants to go for a little drive and she don't feel safe going over 10. No one cares.
But so far, this is looking pretty good. Like I said, with the power lines covered in ice, it is a little surprising that
We didn't lose power.
we didn't lose power, or that we actually have water today.
Hey, I think my new Aldi's open. It is.
These power lines don't look like they have too much ice on them.
A little more wind out here.
Sorry folks, I'm trying my best to keep the camera still. These roads do make it a little difficult at this point.
Well, springs on this truck aren't the best either.
Thank you. As you can see, like on some of the poles right up there, there is a little ice.
All right, and we have actually reached our destination because, yeah, we were actually out and about going someplace when I looked at Jenny and said, hey, we should go live.
I said, are you sure about that? Why are we going to go live? And he said to report the road conditions and such. I'm like, okay.
But we have reached our destinations, Tyson's, home and on. We're going to try to go break our legs getting in there.
So stay safe, use caution, common sense.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next one. And I got to teach her how to...
Yeah, I've never gone live on YouTube, y'all. Only Facebook.